Morning, everybody. It's July 20th, Monday morning, and instead of our common prayer devotions, I thought I'd try something a little different. We'll go back to them a little later, but I don't know if many of you have noticed, but I have this bracelet that you may or may not have seen me been wearing. But actually what it is not just a bracelet, it's a Lutheran Rosary that I made. So this week, I think it's going to be about 7 days, so it'll be this whole week and then a few days into the next week. I'd like to discuss what exactly a Lutheran Rosary is. We'll go through each aspect, so each aspect per day, so that you can get a better understanding of why we're doing it. And then it'll kind of be a neat thing that once we fully understand it, or at least as much as possible, at the end of all of these explanations, I will go through and we'll do it together, and then hopefully you'll have been able to make one of these yourself by the end, and you'll have your own little Lutheran bracelet to keep on your person at all times. So the first day, I just wanted to go through and explain how to make one. So you can find all of these materials at Michael's or any crafts store. It's not too expensive. I think I spent a total of $15 for all of it, and I think you can make about 2 for the $15. So it's not too bad, especially when things are on sale. So just watch out for sales. If you don't care, you got a bunch of options. So first, you want to start off with an elastic string. See how it can bend and stuff. You want to make sure that you get the elastic string. This one is kind of hard to find. It's not really in a great location in the store. Maybe just ask someone where it is. But you got to make sure that it's an elastic string. Otherwise, it'll be kind of really stiff and hard to get on your hand. The next part you need 13 beads of the same beads. These 13 beads, I would say, should be smaller or something that's significant to you, because then you'll need 2 larger beads or 2 very different beads compared to the other 13 beads, because you need to be able to distinguish between those 2 beads against the other 13. So you don't have to necessarily look, you can just go through and feel the beads and know that it is a different bead, different size, or different shape. Then you'll need a cross or other Christian symbol. It can be any symbol you want. Right now I have a cross. As you can see, it's a little tiny cross. This could be any symbol you want, a fish, another cross, a Celtic cross, whatever symbol is significant to you. So I have all of these instructions in a PDF attached to the email that you got and this video. You just look down in the description. There's a link to the brochure that I made. And I'll just go through and teach you a little bit on how to make it. So you want to start with about 1.5 feet of elastic string. So that's if you take the elastic string, put it up to your shoulder. That should be plenty. You might have to cut a little bit off, but it's better to have more than not enough. Then you want to tie a knot at one end with some slack so you can tie the bracelet together at the end. As you can see here, that's where that happened. It's kind of a bulkier knot. So at the end you'll be able to tie it together. So now you want to slide the cross through the tie at one knot on the other side of the cross. So then you're going to have this knot here and this knot here so that it stays in place. So you have the cross and you have a knot on each side, okay? Then you want to tie a knot in between all the beads. But first you want to get the big bead or those 2 beads that you had, you want to get one of those. And you want to put that one first. So it goes cross, big bead of the one of 2 of those big beads, or significantly different shaped beads, okay? And then you're going to get 3 out of those 13 beads that you had before. So you see I have a round black bead and then 3 flat beads, each time tying a knot in between each bead. And then we're going to put the 2 end with the big bead so that you have big bead, 3 of the 13 beads, and then another big bead. okay? Then you're just going to continue this cycle with the rest of your 13 beads, so it should be 10 beads in total, and you're just going to continue that with the 10 beads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? And then once that's done, you're just going to finish that with your final knot here, and then you can tie the bracelet together. And then you're done. Pretty simple, right? So once you have all of this done, I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow so that we can explain on how to use and the significance of what we say during our Lutheran prayer rosary. Okay? God bless everybody.